Hello everyone! On the 21st of March 2024, the event for the Blood God will start again, and this time we'll have an opportunity to unlock second World Eater's character, Macer. Before we jump to presentation, I would like to say a word about Wrask. I had an opportunity to use him in Guild Wars, and he was perfect. For those who had the opportunity to play in Guild Wars, it's a common knowledge now that healers are important, not only for defense, but for offense as well. Another obvious point is that there are not enough healers to bring them every time. Wrask though might do the trick with his shield. Please keep that in mind, because this is something that I would like to come back in the summary. Now, let's look at Macer. First of all, Blessing of Khorne. I've already described this World Eater trait with Wrask. 3% more damage and 8% less psychic damage for each unit defeated in melee, cumulative up to 8 times per battle to a total of 24 extra damage, and a 64 psychic damage reduction. Nice. Back then though, I was not so impressed due to lack of psychic infested battles. What I have not taken under consideration is that this trait has a great potential in Guild Wars. A rookie mistake. On my defense, back then I didn't have an opportunity to play Guild Wars yet, so I hope you can forgive me. In Guild Wars, this is a lifesaver. Hello Tigurius and Archimatos. Goodbye Tigurius and Archimatos. Once you see the possibilities are there is nothing taking that knowledge away from you. Macer also has Resilient trait, which with his condition is more than necessary. Resilient works like that. Anytime the unit takes little damage and is not on 1 health, it goes to 1 health except for overkill. If overkill, with no roadbone around, it goes down. This trait is something that I regularly abuse with Isabella and Arjak in Onslaught. He's dead, no he's not, he's dead, no he's not, etc, etc, etc. For Macer, it's probably not recommended. Not every road should be taken. Why? There are 2 reasons. First of all, his passive ability that we will discuss in a moment. Second reason, this character is weak in terms of defense. If you have to use him as a blocker, you're seriously screwed. With this positive message, let's check activated and passive abilities. Jackal's Teams can be compared to Malado's activated ability Flail Swing. It's a Flail Swing, but better. So with Jackal's Teams, we choose a target, and then that target and all adjacent enemies to both Macer and the target gets a hit, just like that. In addition, Macer loses 25% of his health, which is also nice. Now you're wondering, did I hear this guy right? Losing health is what now? Yes, you heard right. Macer loses health and it's perfect. Why? Because of his passive. And did I mention that after this ability, he also gets a truly extra attack and can hit someone again? Yes, you heard it right. Again. Skull Smasher. Macer's passive ability adds extra damage for each 10% of health that Macer doesn't currently have on him. What's more, if Macer defeated an enemy, in this battle any target of his attack becomes stunned. Enemy, not character. Enemy. Let that sink in. And if this would not be enough, if you use Jackal's Teams and kill an enemy with it, the rest of the targets will be stunned. I just couldn't make that step up. Okay, so where is the catch? For instance, Macer has a very poor defense stat. He will be drained out of his life quickly. On the one hand, it's good. After all, if he loses over 90% of his life, he will have the bonus damage applied 9 times. On the other hand, Dead Macer won't deal any damage at all, so at some point it will be more of a risk game. Should I heal Macer and lose extra damage, or will he be able to endure 1 more turn with this bonus? From my perspective, there is also one more important thing. This is not a playstyle I'm used to. I'm one of those guys that like color green more than black, and I prefer my characters to on full health. Macer should be running on black health bar, and just the thought of this hurts my eyes. Now, let's talk about possibilities. Worth to mention is the fact that like any other activated ability, Macer's Jackal's Teams can be reactivated by Aon Shi's Inspired to Greatness. So, theoretically, you can fire up Jackal's Teams to hit 3 enemies, get Aon Shi to reactivate the skill, attack 3 more units with Jackal's Teams, and go for just 1 more enemy. In theory, it's a possible 7 melee kills in 1 turn. Also, in terms of synergy, it might be a good idea to treat Macer and Wrask as best buddies that should walk around holding hands, especially when Macer is more dead than alive. Macer injuring and Wrask killing will give you shield, which will protect Macer, the newly introduced Wheel of Pain and Misery, from simply dying before his time and without taking his damage boost. Obviously, both of them, and so another 3 of the Blood Frenzied fellows, fuel Blessing of Khorne for even more damage. From where I'm standing, Macer looks like a good character worth investing. Yet again, He's uncommon, which means that if you don't get him to at least epic rarity during the event, you might have a hard time getting him there, as you won't get many shards from the scrolls and you can't get him with energy. That's all folks, thanks for watching and may the Emperor's light shine upon you. Cheers!